Hey everyone, trust that you're well and that you've had a really good summer, and hopefully you've had some time to chill out, relax and just get refreshed, ready for the autumn season that is just about to begin. Hopefully also you've enjoyed the At the Movies series we've been doing across the church in every congregation, and that not only have you been blessed and encouraged, but that God has really spoken into your life during this time. I know there's been lots of response and people have been giving their lives to the Lord, which has been absolutely brilliant. Now, I want to just give you a little bit of a heads up as to what's happening in the life of the church in this coming month in September. Now, we're launching into the autumn with our prayer and fasting starting on September the 5th through to the 11th. And the primary focus of that is going to be really seeking the Lord together and all that God wants to speak to us and show us about who He is in a fresh way. And so I want to encourage you to take the time in your own personal life to be fasting some food and whatever that's going to look like for you, and instead spending that time seek the Lord. Just get in there with God and worship and seek Him and allow Him to speak and work in your life and in your heart in a new and fresh way. Coupled with that, we've got encounter nights on the Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday evenings, where we just want to give space to worship, meet with Him, but really seek the Lord together. Now we're going to have a powerful time. Check out your congregation's pages on the website to see when there are other prayer times happening during the week that you can connect into and be part of. Now on September the 12th, in line with what God has been saying to us about opening our lives up to people in a new and fresh way, we're going to be opening the building up more in Horsham, in Foundry Lane, particularly Monday, Wednesday and Fridays, really open for the community. We have certain things happening in the building throughout the week, but we just believe God's saying open the doors and just let people come in. And it's going to be great in two levels. One, for us as a church community, you can use the building to bring people to have a coffee. If you've got kids, play on the play area. But to bring people into that context and let's be church family together. But also we're going to be reaching out to the community more and inviting people to come amongst us and to really help meet people's needs. In a time where there's so many challenges and people have got so many questions, we want to be like an oasis, a place where people can come and find life, come and find answers, and come and find what they need, which we ultimately know is an amazing relationship with Jesus. So if you want to use that space, the hub space, and invite people to, absolutely brilliant. It's going to be open. If you want to help volunteer, being part of helping to serve in the hub, or just be there to connect and greet and welcome people, please let us know and let at the hub information point on a Sunday, or you can email at info@kingdomfaith.com and let us know that you want to help out or volunteer or serve in some way. That'd be absolutely brilliant. Now, also during September going into October, we are going to continue our Roman series. Hopefully you've enjoyed going through the first 8 chapters, the first part of the year. And in September and October, we're going to be launching into chapters 9, 10 and 11 and really looking at God's heart for the Jewish people. And what does that mean for us, for them to come to know Him? What does it mean to be a church with both Jew and Gentile together? And so we're going to be unpacking those 3 chapters, which I believe is going to be so important during the Sundays of September and October. Now, coupled with that, on a Sunday evening, Jane and I are going to be running and hosting like a small group, a group online on a Zoom call on Sunday nights between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m, where we can just go a little bit deeper and unpack a bit more what is God's heart for the Jewish people. Now, we're going to be using a book called The Jewish Jesus by a really good friend of ours, David Hofbrand, and we're going to be reading a couple of chapters each week in preparation for this Zoom call together, and so that we can discuss it, open it up and just see how we can go deeper in terms of God's heart and God's understanding for the Jewish people, for Israel, and what does that mean for us as Gentiles and having a church of Jew and Gentile together. Now, the first week of that, on the 25th of September, David Hofbrand is actually going to be with us. And we're going to interview him. We're going to hear his story a little bit, why he wrote the book and the heart behind it, which is going to set the scene for the next 9 weeks, where we read a couple of chapters each week. Now, it's open for anybody in the life of the church. If you'd like to be part of that, then we'll let you know in the next week or two how you can sign up for that and be part of that. But we'd love you to be with us, especially if you're new to the church, or you've also got lots of questions about Israel, the Jews and the church, and how does that all come together in terms of God's plan and purposes. That's why we want to go a little bit deeper on a Sunday night than we are able to on a Sunday morning. So look out for that information. I'm looking forward to all that God's going to do in September as we launch in with a prayer and fasting and move and flow on from there. So let's be seeking God together and all that he wants to do. Let's have a great month together. Be really, really blessed.